Welcome back to Flint Creek Transport. My name is Justin. I'm here in the old shop. This is where our truck shop used to be. Now it's more of a warehouse storage facility. And we are in the process of getting this curtain put up. That way the guys can rinse off over on the other side, but more so just kind of a dividing. In the wintertime, they can pull a truck in and let things melt off. It's also going to keep these boxes from getting dusty. The left side is going to be where we, more so bring equipment in, like I was saying. Just this side is more storage. If you remember, this has a pit. So we're ripping this pit out. I say ripping out, we're filling it in. There was lights in there. They're taking the lights out. They are going to be taking this steel framework out. So probably what's going to happen is we're going to fill it with washed gravel, fill it up to maybe 6 inches below the top, and then fill it in with concrete the rest of the way. So hopefully you won't even be able to know that there's anything here. I gotta leave. Which truck do I take? I'm gonna go to my truck, my old truck. I like this truck too well. Not every day do you get to pick which truck you get to run, but this truck is all cleaned up, getting ready to sell it. The other truck is the one I'm gonna be normally running. So I'm running this one every chance I can because it's soon gonna be gone. You know how it is when you have something for a long, long time? I put 161,000 miles, almost 162,000 miles on this truck. So to see this thing go is gonna be a little bit painful. I don't know what it is. Maybe just have vehicles too long. This truck has been a great truck, and I'm gonna be sad to see it go. Beautiful truck for a beautiful morning. Some of you guys been asking about that truck. There it goes. I was just pulling out of the driveway and he was heading out. So that truck's been run out of Rochester. I don't get to see it a lot. All right, we're back in the shop. I'll give you a quick look what this pit looks like filled up with gravel. So we used all washed stone and filled it up. Now we're gonna concrete in here. I'm not sure when that's going to happen, but we're going to let this sit a little bit, let it settle. We're going to compact it some more, but the pit is gone. I want to show you guys this truck real quick. So this is ready. This truck is ready to go to the paint shop. I think I showed you before this truck in the shop. This is going for this cab paint. The panels are coming in, but you can see what this frame looks like. It is in mint shape right now. Obviously just painted. There's some of you that are like, you got to get this international running. Well, I'm sorry, we just can't. Look at this. Look at this truck. Okay. Anybody want to drive this? I don't think anybody wants to drive this. This thing is in rough shape. And it don't just stop there. There's literally no way I can put this thing on the road. Look at how bad this thing is rusted out. So probably all these bags have to get replaced. There's cross members up in there that are probably cracked that go between the frame. Look at this. Look at that. No, this thing ain't going back on the road. Ain't happening. All these bushings. All this is done. To get this thing on the road, I mean, we could go down the road, but it wouldn't be very legal. It is bad. It is bad, not trustworthy. No way would I send this thing down the road. Just to give you a little comparison, this truck came out of Florida. This truck is probably as old, mid 2000s. And this one, look how clean it is. I could see this truck going on the road quicker than this truck. For sure. This truck, literally impossible. There's no way I could put this thing on the road. Not gonna do it. Sorry, guys. All right, next stop here. This trailer is getting scrapped. You watch, this piece is about ready to fall. They're pushing it out. So noisy out there, but scrapping that trailer, cutting it up with the Sawzall and a plasma cutter, going to the dumpster. Here's some new toys that showed up in the shop. I'll show you what those are later. They are also here to put in electric. We're gonna put in a waste oil burner, and it goes up in here. It's gonna be blowing that way. When we have that set up and we have the waste oil burner set up, I think we're pretty close to a shop tour. So stay tuned, it's coming up. Here is a hood that is gonna go on truck 143, the one that's going to the paint shop. So we're gonna be taking this one down to get painted. I wanna give you a quick update too on the Titan trailer. This trailer we got in May, so it's about 6 months that we had this polished Titan walking floor. And you can still see that it is polished for sure. It's been a beautiful trailer. We love these trailers. You can definitely tell it is polished. If you pop over, I can show you another trailer that is not polished. Right over here. And you can see how different it looks. Obviously this one's a little bit dirty too, but it's definitely not as clean or not as shiny. Give you a little idea. So even after 6 months, we've been running some salt and stuff like that, and it still looks pretty good. Anybody want to guess what this is? This is the frame, what's left over from the truck that burnt. Truck number 103. I'll post a picture what this truck looked like before it burnt. It was a beautiful truck. 99 or 2000, I think it was a 99 Kenworth, 38-inch bunk, 2WS, 550 cat, 13 speed, just the perfect truck. And it burnt electrical fire. Started back by the battery box and worked, the wind was blowing and worked its way front and burnt the cab. The price of new trucks is absolutely crazy. I think this thing, I'm gonna start thinking about getting this thing sandblasted, painted, and putting together a truck, because this stuff here in the back, like the pumpkin, all that stuff is still very solid. It's a little bit rusty, but actually it's not bad compared to some of our newer trucks. So the steel that they used back in the 2000s and the 90s was much better. So maybe we'll just have another truck that we put together. I'm trying to just find a cab in reality, so I have the motor, just got to extend the frame out. I need the motor, the cab, and the sleeper is what I need. Obviously some of these other components, the box, the battery boxes and some of that's not a big deal. Tanks I'd get new anyway, but most of it's here. So just a matter of getting it, several components, and getting them painted. And you think about that side of it, in a cab, a sleeper, and a motor. I already have the motor. Say I rebuild the motor or get it, you know, cleaned up a little bit, might have 25 into that, and then another 30 grand into painting. Actually, we're gonna say 40 grand, just figure a little bit high. I have maybe about 75 grand, and then get in all the little extras put on it. I might have maybe 150. Again, rough figure, maybe 125 to 150. And I would have a sweet truck that would be worth a lot of money, and I know that it would go down the road a long time. Or, you know, I can find an emission motor truck, or I could find a used glider. Gliders right now are just ridiculously expensive. The used truck market is crazy. So we'll see what happens. Take one day at a time. I'm not really in the market for a truck right now. Budget is blown for this year. So probably February, March, I'd like to get a truck in, maybe April, somewhere in that time frame, just before a busy time. Then I can run it all summer. So hopefully right before a busy time, we'll get another truck. Look, hopefully by then prices will be back down. As I'm fingers crossed, prices will be back down. And I think like a truck like this is probably something that we'll slowly work on again, you know, putting one together. Some of those components, I'm just gonna try to work on finding a cab, a sleeper, slowly put that stuff together. Maybe it would be, say, a truck for 2023. And I really like putting something together because then I know exactly what I got, you know, doing a rebuild. Like so what we did to truck 144 in the shop, I know exactly what I got. It's a super sweet setup, and it is rebuilt from the ground up. So I know it's gonna last me a long time. Welcome to Pennsylvania. A special thank you to Slaymaker Group. Brought the family ride down, pick up a pump, and also picked up some paint for our truck. Truck number 143. The guy that painted the tanks bought the paint here in Pennsylvania, and the paint we wanted to match up exactly, so we got the paint from the exact same spot. They don't ship paint, so I had to come down and pick it up. So what happened, they actually delivered it to Slaymaker Group, and then I just picked it up there. I was kind of hanging out for the weekend. Worked out good. Let's go check out their trucks. Got some nice Peterbilts. Oh, there we go. Not bad. So I think these are two of the trucks. They also have a few more. I think there's one down below, a step deck. We'll go check that one out real quick. And here's the over-the-road truck. Pull a step deck with it. All right, these guys are just good friends of ours. Figured I'd show you the trucks. I've been down here before. If you guys ever need any rentals, stuff like that, they got it all. This was supposed to be a family trip, but you know how it is. There's always business on family trips. They're back there somewhere hiding. I don't know if you can see them or not. There's my wife. That's how it goes. Always on a trip, there's always something. Something related to trucks or business. You got the Western trailer. Welcome back to New York. Monday morning rollout. It's Monday. One machine stuck. That's not so bad. Yeah, it was in there. When these guys get stuck like that or something happens, they never come around and say, hey Justin, check this out. It's like I gotta be driving past or something, and I just happened to be driving past. And I look over and I'm like, is that a machine down in the ditch? Got him this time. All right guys, we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.